Hey, alright, it's Kip Casper.
Who
Clone
the
Radio.
fuck is this
LA
guy
is
tailgating
infinite.
me?
Repeat. How we feeling
Looks
out
like he's
there?
living
How's
in
your
there.
drive time commute? I need a saga.
Dude.
What's the saga?
Back
It's
up.
songs for the
It's
deaf.
uninsured.
You can't even hear it.
We're going to Banks. So this here is a prime example of bringing a knife to a gunfight. The way they have their 4-cylinder program out at Banks, 90% of the time they're running open 4-cylinder. So you've got highly modified, big tire, big horsepower cars. And for all intents and purposes, the car I drive is a 4-cylinder or IMCA Sport Compact. So this track was sopping wet, standing water, slip and slide, scary, slippery during qualifying, during the heat races, and it was all I could do to get around the track. But shit changed quickly. Here's the man. That clay tacked up and it got heavy. Oh baby, it was rock'em sock'em robots. It was basically aim it and stab it. Kind of bounce off the ruts and play it accordingly. And as much as this track is longer than St. Helens, I swear to God, when you're going around it like this, it feels shorter. It feels like you're in a non-stop getting after it. And I'm learning my lines around this track, and of course every day is different, but this is the first time I've ever run this track full out, actually in a race. First time ever, racing on this track. And as you can see, those guys with the extra 80 plus horsepower or whatever, the bigger tires, they aren't losing, I'm not losing sight of them. Yeah, they're up to shooting into the turn, but I'm in there. I mean, I've got guys behind me. I can live with that, man. So I'm giving her hell, trying to figure out the lines. And I start to get it. Where you can see the motors kind of caught up in the RPMs, walking through the turn, kind of sliding out. Not sliding because it was so gripped up. And we got ourselves a caution. So first caution of the race. Stack them back up. Now, pay attention. See this cone? That's what they call the commitment cone. When you have to pick high or low. When you go, you're making a commitment as you pass that cone. Which part of the track you're going to be. Then we're going to go around for one lap. When we come around, we're getting the green flag. Now, I believe you have to stay in your lane from the moment the flag starts waving and until the first turn. I could be wrong, it might be the flag. But it's like you keep, I guess they had issues with people dive bombing or sliding up or just kind of, doing some kind of crazy stuff. So, anyway, doesn't much matter. I hold my line for the most part. And, of course, they walk away from me. I tried a first gear start there, and we'll be trying that again. I don't know if it really works out. I'm just trying to make money out of horse shit, as I got a knife at a gunfight. But once we get rolling, it's not like they're walking away from me. That's very encouraging. It's also very encouraging having smart people with a lot of experience coming over and talking class with me. I mean, these are people that I respect. The fact that they're divulging information and or chatting with me and getting different ideas about the track it's exceptional. That means these people believe in me and they're just trying to fine tune me or give me ideas. Not so much on this track at this moment. This heavy track was fast for everybody. Except for me when I can't keep my foot in the throttle. So in particular, on the next day, the track changed so radically. I mean, it was straight up dry slick. To go from this heavy, gripped up, clay flinging fun to a dry slick, oh shit, man, I was lost. I was oversteering or understeering or too much steering wheel input, too much throttle input, blazing the tires. And I had to figure out how to round things out. And there's a couple of little phobias or things about this track I'll try and point out here. These are things that I learned. One, I have a phobia about this entrance right about here. Because you got that big old wall. It doesn't look like a nice place to go. The other thing is when you come around turn 1 and 2, this is 3 and 4. So 3 and 4, you need to be aiming right about where that wall is. And then you go through this turn, and as you're going through, it seems like that wall comes up on you. Well, it's because they recently, in the history, narrowed the track. Now, talk about collecting upgrade points. Probably not that muffler. I didn't get any kind of springy, super hyper speed, magic muffler, superpower, where I was invincible and armored, running fast or jumping high or whatever. No, what I got was a rearranged core supporter down below, kind of bent it out. So definitely an interesting day racing this track. This is a quick 20 lapper. And I was going to edit this crap out of it, but listen to this. What in the hell was that? That's where my race went from alright to okay. So I didn't know what happened. I didn't know if it was a clutch, gearbox, motor mounts. I didn't know. I know it was free revving. Sometimes. What in the flying, like, what is going on? Why is it grip? It's driving and then it's free revving. Driving and free revving. I'm like, is my clutch falling apart? Is it pressure plates losing pressure? I don't know what's going on here. And I lose a position. I ran 4th, then dropped to 5th. Now I'm just trying to make it around the track, just to get the checker. Because I didn't want to do major damage. And that Uga is a constant tuning deal. I keep having to try and find the sweet spot in it. and then it doesn't hold it. But how beautiful is that sunset? I mean, they call it Sunset Speedway. Of course, it probably doesn't look like it. It was cold. It was plenty cold, a little bit windy. Oregon sure is a pretty place, Fern.
I guess it's to
So there it is.
explain why the drive axle didn't work. And it leaned over so much, the rotor was rubbing against the fucking caliper, or not the caliper, well, the caliper mount. Yeah, so I almost lost the wheel.
So, kind of scary conclusion to racing. Unfortunately, broke it. Or it broke itself. I don't know. I ain't never seen one break like that. Enjoy the fireworks. We'll catch you in the next video. Be good Americans.
Oh, jeez. It's like a big...
It's like a flashbang at that.
It's literally a...